Okay, welcome back to the Coinfluencer. So today is another special video because today I will be showing you two more trades that I made using the Axiom platform. So these trades I took during the same time period as the other trade that I showed you guys in the previous video, where I made 17,000 rands in only 3 days. Okay, so today I will be taking you through two more trades that I made during the same time period, and I'm showing you guys these trades so that you guys can also see what's actually possible when trading meme coins on the XCM platform. So unfortunately, there are other trades and other purchases of that I've made that I will not be able to show you, because the other platforms that I use to buy crypto, they don't work the same way that XCM does. So the only trades that you guys can see and that you guys can verify yourselves as you're watching the video is are the trades that I'm showing you on XCM. But other platforms such as wallets such as Phantom Wallets, Trust Wallet, MetaMask, and central exchanges, you guys cannot track the purchasing and selling of the coins the same way that you can on Axiom. So this is why I chose to show the coins that are on Axiom so that you guys can also see on the screen. So I don't want to tell you something that you can't see. So I want to tell you about something that you are looking at so that you guys can also verify that what I'm saying is true. So today is a special episode because I'm showing you two more trades that I took using the Axiom platform, and I hope that it will open your eyes to the opportunity that's available with trading crypto. Okay, so but don't take it at face value as if you're just gonna get there and make money overnight and then you'll become a millionaire. No. So it takes a lot of practice. It takes initiative on your end as well, and then but eventually, I mean, it is possible. I've done it. I'm not the smartest person, I'm not the whatever person, I'm just another person just like you, and I was able to make the trades that I made. So that means you too can make the same trades and make the same money if you put in the same amounts of work and the same amounts of initiative as well. So without wasting any more time, we're gonna get into the video, and I will show you the purchases and the sales that I made in the two coins individually. Okay, so without wasting any time, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you missed the previous videos, go back and watch them, because that's where I show you how to find meme coins on the Axiom platform, and that's where I take you through how Axiom works. So from start to finish, from finding meme coins to buying and selling. Okay, so if you missed those videos, make sure you go back and check out those videos. So let's get straight into the video. Okay, so now let's get into the chart. Okay, so now before we get into the trades, I have to share this information so that you are able to understand the game of crypto meme coins better, and so that you can also understand what I will be showing you today through the trades that I'm going to be showing you. So you need to please pay attention to this. Okay, so this is how crypto works. You have out with meme coins. Okay, and also the other crypto coins as well outside of meme coins, but mostly with meme coins. So what you have is you have an alpha play. So there's an alpha play, and then you have beta plays that follow the alpha play. So for instance, let me give you an example that it will be easy for you to understand. So when large language models, so ChatGPT, etc., when it came out, so it was no one had done it before, right? So it was very difficult for someone to put their money into it, not knowing what it is, because we don't have a precedent for such an investment opportunity or technology. Yeah, well, so then what happens is that OpenAI goes out, brings ChatGPT, and then it's a front runner. So very few people, people that are only in the loop and in the know-how of what's happening in that space, those are the people that invest into that alpha play. And then that alpha play then goes on forth and makes great returns. And people that invested in it, they make a lot of money. Yeah, well, and the valuation of that asset becomes great, and other people that were not invested into that alpha play or the front runner, they then are looking for something similar to the front runner to invest into, so that they can also get the gains that mimic the gains that the front runner made. Yeah, well, and so let's take it let's understand it like this. So okay, OpenAI comes in, it introduces ChatGPT. ChatGPT does well, and it shows everyone that there's an actual demand for large language models in the world, yeah, boy, in the market. Okay, so then what happens? Then you have beta plays to the alpha play, right? So what happened? Not so what happens is the beta plays, they mimic the alpha play. So now what are the beta plays? The beta plays are things like Grok by Elon Musk, things like Claude AI, things like Gemini. So all of those are now large language models that mimic the first one that came out. So there's an alpha play and beta plays. Yeah, well, so now this same dynamic works in crypto as well. So you have alpha plays that go, so someone makes a very unique meme, it goes out there and then it gets a lot of market share and a lot of money is invested into it. And then now people who missed that coin, they are looking for coins that are similar to that coin to put their money into, right? So this is where you can make money. So what you do is you find the beta plays to the alpha play, you get in early, and then you make your money going up. Yeah, but now what happens is that the beta plays, because there's often more than one. So for the alpha play, there was only one. So all the money went into it. Yeah, for the beta plays, there's more than one. So the money gets distributed amongst the beta plays. So you don't make as much returns as the alpha play. Yeah, okay, so that's what happened. So here's an example in the crypto sense. Last year in 2024, I think around December, or was it early January? But I think it was around December. So Trump launched a meme coin. So the president of the USA launched a meme coin. This was unprecedented. No one thought it was real. So they were like, nah, surely it can't be real. Yeah, but people that were in the loop, they saw that this thing is potentially real. So they put their money in when when the evaluation of the coin was low. And then that thing went into the billions, and like it was a historic moment in the crypto meme coin sector, because it went into the billions in the market evaluation of the coin. It went into the billions in the fastest time ever. I think it was like a few days or hours that it went all the way into the billions. So people made a lot of money. There are millionaires and billionaires right now that were made through that coin when Trump launched it. So now a lot of people missed that one because it was unprecedented. Everyone was like, surely it can't be real. But now that was the alpha play. So then what happened? And then everyone was now anticipating similar plays. And then now a lot of beta plays came out, and a lot of people still made money, but it wasn't exactly the same amount as the alpha play, because now it's saturated. The market is saturated. So now his wife made a coin. People still made money in that coin, but it wasn't as much as the alpha play. So I think Melania or something, his wife, she made a coin. I think his son made a coin. Baron Trump made a coin. And then everything Trump related and presidential started making coins, and then people were making money through those beta plays. So I think the El Salvador, not I think it wasn't El Salvador, but it was a South American country. I think it was Argentina. The Argentinian president then made another coin. People made money through it. People lost money through it. And then Central Republic of something car, so the CAR, so it was, I don't remember the actual name of the country, but it's an African country. They made a coin. People made money through it. And then so those were beta plays to the alpha play. The alpha play was Trump, and then other country presidents started making coins as well. Those were beta plays. So this is how the crypto meme coin game works. Okay, I hope you heard this and you listened to it, because it's important. This is how you will be able to make money, right? So there's an alpha play, which is a unique, unprecedented front runner, and then there are beta plays that follow the front runner. And this is where you can now make money, because it's very difficult to know about the front runner and to know that it's going to do well. But once it goes out there and it tells everyone that there's actually demand in the market for such a thing, then you can now keep your eyes out. You can watch out for beta plays that will follow the alpha play, and then you get in early in those beta plays, and then the market moves up, and then you make money and you sell. Don't stay in too long, you will lose money. So I got into Trump as well. I got into Trump at a good price. I think I did like a 10x or 20x of my money. So if I put $100, it was what? It was like $2,000. that on Trump alone, so in that coin alone. But I was waiting for it to reach a certain threshold, and it never did, and then it started going down. Then I still sold at significant profits, but it wasn't as much as I could have had because I stayed in too long. Yeah, well, so make sure you don't stay in too long. Okay, so I hope that's very important. So please listen to that. It's very important. Go back, listen to it again. It's very important. This is how crypto meme coins work. You need to know it. Okay, so now let's get into the trades. So remember the last time I showed you guys this trade where I eventually sold for, well, the highest points at which I sold was 900, was at 31 million market cap. So that was the evaluation, $31 million market cap. And then I sold for $951. Okay, and then I was buying all the way from here, right? Now this was the alpha play, right? So today what I'm showing you is the beta play to this alpha play, which is what it was, boss wife, right? So boss, the Ibiza boss, was the alpha play, and then coins came out that were mimicking the alpha play, and these were the beta plays to that alpha play, and one of them was Ibiza final boss wife, so this guy's wife. So people made a coin for his wife because his wife was also in the mix, right? Eventually, because now people wanted to make gains because they had missed the front runner. Okay, and people take money out of the front runner to invest into the beta play. So now let's look at this one. I don't want to make this video too long, so I hope it's not going to be okay. So here, this is what happened. So what I'll do is with all the dollar amounts that are showing here, I'll convert them into South African rand so that you can have a better understanding of the money that was in the exchange. Okay, so in the transactions, so the coin migrated around the 7th of August. So I bought for $83 at 65k market cap. So this was a beta play. I already knew about the final boss, so I was already waiting for beta play. So I got in very early at 65k market cap, and then I bought $82 again at 200k market cap, and then I sold for $277 at 200k market cap, and then I sold again for $173 at 427 market cap. I bought at 468k market cap. I bought for $80. And then I bought again here at the top when I was supposed to sell, not buy. But I don't know. The thing is, you never know when it's going to turn. So I bought again for $84 at 700k market cap. And then I sold, and then I bought here for $168 at 878k market cap. Then I sold here for $287 at 981 market cap. And then, okay, and then the final sale that happened was here. So I wrote it all the way down with some money, which I wish I didn't. And then I eventually sold and gave up on the coin at $3. Okay, so for $3 at 20k market cap, I could see that the narrative was dead now. Okay, and the coin wasn't coming back. So this happened in the space of from the 7th of August, and then let's just keep it here. This was the 7th of August. So it started at 10 a.m. and then let's say it ended at 5 p.m. Okay, so that was all happening in 7 hours. So everything happened in 7 hours. Okay, so that was the first one. This is boss wife. Okay, so I will be putting, and I have put the rand equivalents of the dollar purchases that I made so that you can have context of how much money was made through that coin. Okay, and then this was Thoughtless. So this as well was a beta play to an alpha play. So the first coin, the first ridiculous coin that came out was Fat Coin, right? So Fat Coin it's a stupid coin. So crypto is full of degenerate people, yeah, bro. So now what they wanted to do was make this ridiculous shandis where they would so where people invest into a coin that has no utility, a coin that is just ridiculous, but now give it a market evaluation that is competitive with actual utility assets in the world. Yeah? So they wanted to run it into the billions of dollars in terms of the market cap. So here's the alpha play. So this is called Fat Coin. So Fat Coin, it went all the way from, it was even less. So it obviously it started like let's say at zero or at 5k market cap evaluation, then people are like, how funny would it be to take this coin called fat coin, fat coin, and run it all the way up into the billions, and then it's competing with the Microsoft and whatever of the world, yeah, well, proper actual assets. And then so people started buying into the narrative. It was trending. Okay, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. And this coin went from the, let's say, 10k evaluation to all the way up to 200 billion, all the way up to 200 billion market cap valuation. Then it went all the way down again, then it went up as well. And then now it's an established coin because now it's sitting at like 400 million market cap right now as it stands. Okay, so this was the alpha play. A lot of people made a lot of money through Fatcoin. Okay, so now because Fatcoin was so successful, there are better plays that came after Fatcoin, and one of them was this one. It's called Fatless, right? So Fatless was a mixture of Fatcoin and Useless. So there's another coin called Useless that made people a lot of money, and it was also the same kind of theory behind it, where it's like, how funny would it be to get a coin called Useless, because it's actually useless, it has no use, and run it all the way up to billions in market evaluations, right? So now here, this is the coin called Fatless. So it was a mixture of fat coin and Useless, and then they called it Fatless. Okay, and then so this coin, I bought it at 3 million. I was already late. I was already late. You're already late here. Okay, but I bought it for $166 at 4 million market cap. Okay, then it went all the way up to 300 to 7, let's say 8 million market cap, and then I sold for $356. And then here I should have just gone home, but I bought again for $125, but I had a stop loss, so I sold for $100, and then I went home. Okay, so those were the only transactions that I made on this coin. Okay, so I think that brings us to the end of the video. Just to summarize, the main teaching points of this video was the fact that in crypto meme coins, there are alpha plays and then there are beta plays. Alpha plays are the front runners. They have all the market share and all the investment goes into it because it's the only one that's there in the market at the time. And then beta plays then come out after that, and then the money gets trickled down into the beta plays. So that's where you can also make your money, with the beta plays. Okay, so that brings us to the end of our video today, and I hope that it was useful. I hope that you took notes, especially on the alpha beta play narrative and how it works, the dynamic. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and look forward to more informative videos. Okay, so this Coinfluencer channel, it's actually about crypto as a whole, more so the other side, the investment part of it, and we will be delving into that. But I just wanted to start the channel and launch it with crypto meme coins, because I think that's the aspect, or the pocket of crypto that has the most excitement, because here I can just show you exactly what I did, buying, selling. Then I can make a title, I made $17,000 in 1 day or 3 days, and then you're gonna watch the video because it's exciting. But this is crypto is it's bigger than this, and we will get into the more stable and reliable and like crypto centered investment opportunities, like proper established crypto assets. So we'll get into that after this series is done. I have a few more videos on Axiom, and then we will be heading into the other aspects of crypto. So if you are still here, good job for watching until the end. You're probably gonna make a lot of money because you are here for the right reason. So like, comment, subscribe, and don't do the wrong thing, do the right thing. Like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe and like and comment, and I'll see you in the next video.